Hi, welcome to Tauranga City Basketball's Operating the Clocks video. Today we're going to show you how to operate the clocks at our venues here in Tauranga. Even though they look quite complicated, the clocks are very easy to master once you have the basics. They are divided into different types of sections. The yellow buttons are for Team A. Team A always sits to the left of the bench. The orange buttons are concerned with Team B. B sits to the right of the bench. The green buttons are all to do with time. The blue buttons are more functions. Look closer and start operating the clocks. To put points on for your teams, these are the two buttons here. Team A scores 2 points, press the button twice. It will show up on the display here. Team B, same thing. If Team A has a foul, just press the 1. It will come up 1 there. If a team requires a timeout, you will use this button here. This shows with the little arrow here and up on the screen, which we'll show you in a minute, that Team A requires a timeout on the board. You can see it here that we've got 2 points on for both A and B, a foul on for each, and Team A is after a timeout. The most friendly button on our screen here is called our error button. This error button will remove the last thing that you have put on. Remember, we put on the timeout for Team A. By pressing the button now, it removes the timeout. The other friendly button on the screen is our siren. This will easily get the attention of our referees. When our game is ready to start, we need to have our finger onto the start button. Once the ball is in possession, we press start. This will start your clock. When the ball goes out of bounds or the referee indicates the game should be stopped, the hold button. This will stop your clock. So start, hold. When a team indicates to the bench that they require a timeout, press the appropriate button to put it on to the appropriate team. When the referee stops the game and the timeout is ready to be timed, come down to the timeout start stop button and press it. This will bring your 60 seconds up, which is allocated for your timeout. You cannot do anything with the clocks while this is counting down. Unfortunately, it cannot show on our big screen, but it does show here. So once this time has counted down, the siren will sound and the referee will start the game. The siren has now sounded. Press the timeout button again. This will put the timeout allocated to the appropriate team. When the ball's into play, press the start, the time starts again. Remember, hold to stop the game. As the quarter is about to end, there are a couple of things you will need to do. The siren will sound and the ref will call the game to a halt. The clocks will come back to the 10-minute time. To reduce down to the quarter times or the half times, use the minus button. This is quite easy, just take it down to the appropriate time, press start and the break will commence. Once the break is over, the siren will sound and the clocks will come back to 10 minutes. Once the game has started, you need to put up which quarter you are in. This button here does this job for you. Press it once for the first quarter, press it twice, second quarter, third quarter, fourth. When the game finishes, the siren will sound. Just press the new game. It will revert all the scores back to 0 and the clock will actually go to 10 minutes. Now you have a basic understanding of running the clocks. Please do not sit there pressing buttons if you do not know what you're doing. Look for us in our blue shirts. We'll be around the courts and we're happy to help. Have a great tournament.